What's happening, family? Listen, this is just a follow-up to the video that I did earlier. That video was extremely long, and I know some of you guys didn't make it to the end, but I just wanted to let y'all guys hear what this bird sounded like that I got. I actually got this clip of this bird like the week of my birthday, actually. My birthday was April the 7th, and I got this clip of this bird the week of my birthday. I don't think it was exactly my birthday, but it was during that week, the week of my birthday. I woke up and it was like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and it was this real loud bird. It didn't sound like a bird. It sounded like my phone alarm or something. So I like jumped up and I was like looking for my phone, and I was looking around. I grabbed my phone and I'm looking for the alarm, and I'm like, that's not the alarm. What is that? You know what I'm saying? And it whistled again. And when the bird whistled again, I was like, that's crazy. I have never, like in all of my 40 years of being on this earth, I have never heard a bird that sounded like that. So I wanted to actually drop this video, and maybe some of you guys can kind of help me identify the bird, because I want to do a little bit of research, because I didn't know the things that I learned about cardinals. I didn't know what cardinals meant until I talked to my grandmother, and then I actually started Googling and seeing like, oh my goodness, she's telling the truth. Like, this is actually symbolism right in front of us. It's stuff that we play with. Like, I was playing with the idea that, like, when the bird came and was flying up against my window, like y'all can hear in the previous video, I was saying like, this dude, like I said this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because I was actually saying to my friend that my dad kept coming to visit me. I was like, this bird keeps coming. And my dad's like a big jokester. Like, he was a funny dude. He was a real funny, but a real solid, real sturdy dude, you know what I'm saying? Real sturdy in the streets, and then real solid, you know what I'm saying? Just as a man, you know, he had his own problems and everything, but he was definitely a solid individual, and he was extremely funny. So when the bird kept flying into the window, I had jokingly said to my friend, like, man, it's my father. He trying to, he trying to let me know he's all right, or he trying to see what I'm doing, or, you know what I'm saying, like that kind of thing. And, you know, now the clip that y'all saw in that video, this was like after weeks and weeks and weeks of me hearing the bird. And like I said, at first I didn't realize it was a bird. I thought it was a tree branch hitting up against the house. So this went on for a long, long time before I even realized that it was a bird flying into the window. And this happened every single day. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, man, I need to get out there and cut that tree down, because the wind keeps blowing and it keeps banging up against the house. It's aggravating me. It's like, it was annoying to me. But it was so annoying that one day I just opened my window, and I noticed that sometimes I would look out the window and I would see the wind blowing, but the trees wasn't hitting the house and it wasn't making that sound. So I'm like, well, what is that? So it just caused me to leave the window cracked one day, and leave the blinds cracked in that window one day. And I woke up, and that's what I woke up to. I woke up to a cardinal just flying repeatedly into the window, just click, click, click. And it didn't happen. Like, I've been in this house for over, at that time I had been in this house about 8 years. I had never seen anything like that. I had never had anything like that happen, nothing like that at all. After my father passed, that's when this bird started to come and visit me. After my son was born, and I took my son to the window and I showed the bird my son, and it was almost like my dad died before he got a chance to meet my son. My son was born in 2020, in February of 2020. My dad died in April 2019. So he didn't get a chance to ever meet my son. He never, like, it's like they missed each other just shy of a year. They just, and my dad would have completely loved to have had a grandson and all of that kind of stuff. And it was almost like my dad was coming to see his grandson. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, I need to see my grandson before I can go on and do my, and go on to my next mission. So the bird just kept just flying into the window, click, 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 click. And I'm like, what is that? And I finally got that clip of the bird. And once I saw it, like I said, I called my grandmother, and my grandmother explained to me, she's like, yeah, look it up. Like, go Google about the cardinals and all of that kind of stuff. And I actually went and looked, and I was completely shocked at what I saw, because that had never happened to me before. And the fact that it happened to me in the time and everything that happened, it was just crazy, y'all. So I just wanted to share that with y'all, because I know a lot of you guys may, y'all may do the burning of sage, and y'all may, do the crystals and all of that kind of stuff, the tarot reading and all of that kind of stuff. And, I don't knock nobody hustle on, whatever it is that they do. But I believe our Lord and Savior gives us all of the signs that we need inside of us and around us. You know what I'm saying? And we need to start really paying attention to the nature and things that's around us. We don't give enough attention to the animals. We don't give enough attention to the birds and their significance on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Their significance in our lives. Like, I think everything has symbolism, especially if you have gone through narcissistic abuse. I know that this is something that y'all can kind of relate to. Like, you can start to see the signs around you that things aren't right, that things are like we need to get in line. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a force that's pulling us to get right with God, because everything that's around us is falling apart. Everything that's around us on this earth is showing us that the devil is in charge here. But it's also showing us that God is in complete control. And when he decides that it's his time to come and step in, which I think is now, like, if we are looking at the signs of the times, like the end of the days, if you look around and look at what's going on the earth, you know what I'm saying, and look at everything that's happening, we got to pay attention to this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this is just something positive. This is something that, we see a lot of negative stuff. So I just wanted to share something positive with you guys. And the second clip, like I said, I put the second clip very late at the end of that first video, which was, like I said, 40 minutes long. I don't know how many of you guys made it to the 40-minute mark of that. So I wanted to just drop this second clip of this bird, and y'all just, first of all, let me know if y'all know what type of bird this is, so I can do my research on it, because I want to find out what the symbolism and everything is behind that particular bird, because I don't think it's a cardinal that was singing like that. But let me know if y'all have ever heard a bird sing this beautifully. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it may be some bird lovers here, and, but in my experience in all of my life, I have never heard a bird sing this strong and sing this loud. And it was right outside of that same window. The video of the bird that I'm about to show y'all is the same exact window that the cardinal was flying into. That's the same exact window that's in my bedroom now. So I just want to drop this video and let y'all see it. And if anybody knows what type of bird this is, man, please put it in the comment section. I would love to do a little bit of research to find out what type of bird this is. I've never heard a bird sing like this. And just tell me, if y'all don't feel God's presence in the way that this bird sounds. You know what I'm saying? It's about a minute long clip, and he doesn't sing all the way through the video. It's kind of choppy. He like starts and stops and starts and stops. But y'all will see what I'm talking about. Like, I've never heard a bird hold its note this long and like sound the way that it did. And it was so powerful to me the fact that just a year or two before, the Cardinal had came and visited me in that same window. And I woke up around the same time in the morning, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, to this sound right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this video real quick so y'all can see what I'm talking about. And y'all just let me know what y'all think. Y'all let me get in the comment box and let me know what y'all think about what this sounds like to y'all.